Lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me for. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone.
What's up, nerds? Welcome back to another fantastically fun-filled episode of the Aggressively Average English podcast. Today, episode 38, we're talking about the ICast, Precast, Podcast cast. So we're going to be casting a whole bunch.
That hurts so much.
You're welcome. So ICast is friggin' next week, y'all. This is insane. I'm really excited. I've been prepping for this. The Michigan weather has been pouring humidity and heat on us so that we can be prepared to go to the seventh circle of hell that is known as Orlando, Florida. We're going to not breathe for 4 days. I think it's going to be an absolute blast because it was in 2021. We were really sad that we didn't go last year. And quick shout outs to Akuma for hooking us up with some tags so we can actually get into the show. So they basically bought our ticket in there. We're really excited to talk to you guys about some of the up and coming baits. Like, what are you guys expecting as far as drops? There's very few lists out there right now that are displaying like what even is coming out this year. Every time I look up like ICast preview, ICast 2023 preview, I get like a Wired to Fish article from 2022 from last year's ICast. So I've had a tough time finding them, but I did find a few lists. I've got, 100 or so items. We're not going to screen share today, but Chaz will share the links for you guys if you want to go check them out yourself. They're from, the likes of like Bassmaster and Bass. Well, Bassmaster and Bass Angler, were like the two sources that we're pulling from today. Mainly, though, we want you guys to help us plan the trip. We want to make sure that we're having a good impact for you guys, that we're going to the right booths, that, if there's something that you're just hangering for that you want to see as far as like drops or people you want us to talk to, this is your chance. Like, let us know. Prep us up, because also we're kind of all in on this trip. We're going to be out next week. We're not going to be going live next Wednesday, so we're gonna have to postpone for the first time, I think, of the AAA podcast here. So we will not be going live on YouTube. We are feeling like we might try to go live on Instagram. So if you guys follow us on Instagram, Triple Anglers, go check that out. We will be going live from the show at least a few times, maybe even an afternoon sometime. So hang with us. We're going to be there for 3 days. We're doing the On the Water day, as well as 2 days at the show. And then I got to fly off and go back to regular work, which is not fun. But while we're at ICast, what should we be checking out? Start thinking about that, throwing it up in chat for us. Let us know. Real quick before we jump into the show, as always, we do have a Monster Bass gift card on the line for the Schmiveaway end of the show, $25 gift card for somebody randomly chosen at the end. So hang out with us the rest of the night, and then we're going to reward somebody for that. Paul's making faces, by the way, because he's currently going through the list I sent him and looking at these things. He doesn't look very happy. So I don't know if we're going to find some real good stuff on this list, but I guarantee we'll find some cool stuff when we're at the show. We'll probably be a lot more pumped when we can get our hands on these things. Paul, what are your initial thoughts so far while I pull up our Knucklehead leaderboard?
Well, okay. So they've got it in like
Two
a weird
things.
order.
It's
They got
terrible.
like card baits, and there's like
Mhm.
some, hits and misses in the baits. We'll,
Yep.
we'll definitely get to that. There's some straight copying happening, which I'm not a fan of and never will be for as long as I live.
Timu.
I saw the all the cash in icon rods that came
Uh-huh.
out. I
Yep.
think that's pretty. I'm not usually like, oh, it's really cool, but like, there's some like really niche stuff that I think is dope. Like salt finesse sounds really cool. Like, I want to
Right?
get one for when I go down to Florida for a wedding later this year. And then they
There you
came out
go.
with the John Cruz, the Icon Big Bait rod, which I thought was freaking dope.
Ooh. I
I'm
like it.
excited. Everything from St. Croix. I was watching Punch Fishing's stories, and I
Mm-hmm.
I was laughing along with him because they are a joke. I mean, the
What?
marketing on it is so bad, and they're releasing a $150 carbon
The St.
spinning
Croix?
reel. Like, yeah, it's a joke. They have
They got a
reels coming
reel
out.
coming
It's
out?
not good. They have
What?
2. Cast King IFC reel looks insane. There are transformers on board. I
$350.
know.
It's like a DC,
I
like above a DC is what they're proposing. A fully computerized reel.
DC Plus.
And they have those weird sunglasses coming out that are like
We'll
basically
get there.
plug into the Matrix, baby.
We'll get there.
So let's do this real quick. Shout outs to all the sponsors putting up prizes for Knucklehead Bass Series. It is still going on. June is officially closed. It is now July. This is our third of 4 months that you guys get a chance to qualify for a $10,000 grand prize when you come down and fish with us in Alabama. Should be a blast. There's going to be a lot of creators there, and obviously a lot of you awesome people. So here's the June standings. Man, I hate saying this, but unfortunately, Team Flanders may have taken the win for June. It also looks like everybody had a tougher June than they did May.
Well, that means my team's coming through when it's difficult.
When
What's
it's
up?
tough, we pull it out. All right, so here are the top 3 for Team Flanders. We got our dude, Steven Scott, 94.25 inches in first place. Second place, Jermaine Simpson, 89.5 inches. Charles Corey, 87.25 inches. You got a
Bro.
star-studded cast.
Bro.
So, hey, quick reminder, you guys, we don't have your addresses. We can't get them through Fishing Chaos. You actually have to contact us. So if we call you out as winner, I'll post this on socials as well. Please message us on Instagram. I want to get you some prizes. We've got cool stuff from Busby, Waterland, Monster Bass, Akuma. We'll hook you up with something. Just please make sure you reach out to us and we'll take care of you. And then from my team, Team Stark, we got Daniel Pierce. Put up a fight to try and like take it from Flanders, but we lost by about a little less than 2 inches with a 92.5 inch top length here. Daniel Pierce got that. Brandon Howe, 89 inches. That's Brandon Howe from Virginia. That means there's more than one Brandon Howe in this challenge. And then Clint Starks from Wisconsin, 83.5 inches. So cake goes to Flanders. I will bow in defeat to you, sir. I concede said victory. There are still 2 months remaining. So if you guys didn't hear us last time, the team with the longest recorded length actually gets like the better prize pack. So we do have some pretty cool prizes for you guys, but hey, just make sure you reach out to us. All right. I think that's it. Let's dive in. What do you say?
I did do a Q of the D.
Yes. All right, cool.
So, best beach game. So we're talking bags, which is
Ooh,
usually
okay.
king of the pack.
Mhm,
We're talking Can Jam, which I love. I mean, never forget, Rob Gronkowski brought us that.
Really?
Do you
I did
not
not
remember
know that.
him in the commercials?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
There's a little
insane.
fun fact for you. I hate the Belongo, the with the two balls, like bolo whipping. That game sucks.
Oh yeah.
That game
And I always
sucks.
end up somebody like whoever brought it got the cheap version, and I instantly snap it to pieces. Like
Oh
it's
yeah,
always
yeah.
broken immediately.
0.1 micrometer thick PVC. Yeah.
Does
Lawn
lawn
darts.
darts?
Chaw says murder
Shaw
darts are
says
back.
murder everybody. Does Mr. President count as a beach game?
No.
Does tabletopping count as a beach
No.
game?
It should though.
Ah, shoot.
It's more of an activity.
Bummer. It's a
I
team building activity.
it really is. It's
I taught my wife about Mr. President last night. We watched White House Down
what?
with Channing
It's
Tatum.
just you guys. Are you just tackling your wife? That's
I
not a
was
game.
Mr. President. No.
And meanwhile, your daughter's like, boop, 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 boop. So if you guys
Mr.
don't,
President.
if you guys don't know, well, I know you don't know. There's a game called Mr. President that we invented that was invented when we played rugby. And
Yeah.
what it was is you'd have like people scattered about a party, and one person would start it. And by starting it, I mean they would put their fingers to their ears as though they had an
Secret
earpiece
Service.
in, and they were getting information about a credible threat on the president's life. And then everyone would notice other people doing it, and they would start doing it. And the last person to put their fingers to their ear would get lambasted by all those people. So it's an instant dog pile on the president to save his life from the impending threat. And we
Mr.
would
President.
do this. We would do this at weddings. We would do this
Yep.
at funerals. We would do this at bars. We would do this in class. It didn't really matter. You were always
Fair
in
play.
danger.
Like Sandwich Punch.
so
Anyways,
that's-
so
there's that
beach
game.
games.
So beach games. And this does not include like football
Yeah.
or something like that. It's got to be like a game where you have to go buy it. So what's that slap game where there's like a trampoline in the middle and there's like a ball?
Spike ball.
That game sucks. It's way too much effort. Too much effort. You
Are
get
you
sweaty.
not good at spike ball? Is that why you don't like it?
It's too much effort.
Josh is not too much.
Let me ask you
I
this.
don't
Let
want
me
to
ask
work
you
that
this.
hard on the beach.
Let me ask you this. Here's the thing. This is big for me. It's not that I don't enjoy the game, but it gets beat out by like bags because bags you play
For sure.
one-handed.
Yep.
And you can play for hours and you can drink while
And
you
with
play.
a drink
so
in
to
your
me,
hand.
it's a lower tier.
Yeah, that's fair. I think if you're just looking to sweat on the beach and like that's your activity for the week, cool.
Yeah, fun.
I definitely enjoy a little spike ball on the beach.
Sure.
But it's got to be like early in the day, and then I need to relax the rest of the time.
You have to
if
walk
you're
away.
doing like if you're doing like a
walk
whole day
away.
on the beach, I'm not doing a tourney with anybody. Like I'll play a game or two, and I enjoy that recreationally. But yeah, I would say the one that takes the cake for me has always been candy.
Hacky sack.
Okay, didn't say that, but yeah. You got me. What if I did say hacky sack?
That'd be incredible.
Whoa. No, Can Jam, man, all day.
Can
because
Jam's so good.
It's just so much fun. You get a bunch of people playing it too, and like you got to drink. Everybody has to like hold a drink, and then you start doing like trick shots only.
Instant
And,
death rule supply.
So good. So much
There was
fun.
a game. So there's a game that was brought to the cottage that we played a little tournament of this time, and it's basically just two poles you stick in the ground.
Yep.
And you can play this in the water too, but you just stick them in the ground, and then there's a
Mhm.
bottle on top. You
I
have
know
a
this
frisbee,
game. It's called
and
Polish.
you throw the frisbee, and you try and hit the pole
Yep.
with the frisbee and knock the bottle off. Now, what I love about this game is that most games when you're playing, you're not engaged. So like, but when you're playing defense in this game, so if you catch the bottle, you save 2 points. If you catch the frisbee, you save a point. And since it's teams,
Yep.
if you catch both, you zero. And we made up a rule where it's instant death. So if I catch both the bottle and the frisbee myself, you just
Instant
win the
death.
game. Game's over. So I loved it, dude. And we played it for hours. It was so much
Yeah.
fun. So I think that Polish might be my favorite beach game.
That game in the water is so much fun. A little if
Slaps.
you're talking like beach where you have waves, it's not really possible. But like
I'm just saying, water game, beach
but
game, like any
on a lake or something, a
Sand
little
game.
more calm, dude. It's so much
Sand
fun.
is great. You can just lay
Yep.
out.
Mhm.
That game underrated. Beersby, pretty fun game actually.
Beersby is also fun.
I'll give you Beersby.
These
It's
are
still gonna
all-
lose to Bags. I think Bags is like the game to beat. That's the
It's like an
bar has been
all-time.
the bar has been set high. Everyone's asking about addresses. So Jeff's gonna post the official winners. We will get those posted this week, and then we will
Message
figure.
us.
And
on
then
Instagram.
if you're on there, then message us on Instagram and we'll get it hooked up.
Mhm.
So follow the Instagram. Card games, not at the beach. One gust of wind, the cards are
Card games.
gone. It's over.
Euchre
It's over.
at the beach.
Someone said badminton. anything that requires a net is probably a loss.
It's a
Volleyball's
lot
great, but
of
like I'm not bringing the net
setup.
like to
Yeah.
freaking myself somewhere strange. You know what I mean? Like soccer, sure. Volleyball, sure. But like I'm not bringing the net. Like,
I
what are you
also
doing?
kind of hate the sand. So like anytime there's there's like a sport where I'm going to dive into said sand, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't really want to play this.
And I mean, really, just football catch is top notch, and beach rugby is 25 out of 10.
Yeah.
Especially uh, non-contact walking rugby is the most fun. Like non-contact walking rugby might be more fun than regular rugby.
It's
It's
so
so
fun.
much fun. And then when you play with people who are good,
Yeah.
and you just watch people get ghosted walking, oh my god,
They're just messing with each other.
top
Like it's
tier,
hilarious.
top tier.
Yeah, we used to play that every year on the canoe trip. It was such a blast.
Yep,
So good. All right. I like it. Lots of
it was
good
good.
games for the beach. And also, I was at the beach yesterday with the kids, and I decided to go out on a raft because, why not? I had my BFS set up. I caught a lot of fish out
Oh,
on just like
nice.
a little floaty.
Very
Basically,
nice.
what happened was my mom-in-law was like, "Bet you won't," essentially, and I was like, "Oh, I
Oh,
will."
come on.
So I had to go out and just knock them dead. It was freaking cool.
Man, there you
All right.
go.
So, ICast. Shall
Yes.
we?
Yes.
Let's shall. So, diving into ICast. First of all, you guys in chat, here's how you can help us out. Give us some guidance. What are the booths that you want to see? Now, I'll tell you this. The way that we filmed it in 2021 is not the way that we're going to film it this time. Be a little more strategic. We're there on our own dime, so we get to do whatever we want. We are going to spend like a video on Akuma because they hooked us up, and also they got a lot of cool stuff dropping this year. So we're going to go over to there. We'll share some of the stuff that they got coming out, like the new X Series bass rods are pretty sick. I want to get my hands on them, just see what they're like. They got the ISX spinning reel coming out. They do have some wire baits coming out too.
Yeah.
So
Which
I think
we have not seen in hand.
we have not seen them in hand. I'm looking at a picture of them right now. That was one of the links that we posted here. One of the links we're talking about from Bass Angler had a whole selection talked about from the BBZ, Bill Siemantel, right? So BBZ been around forever. Bill Siemantel is a lure genius, and there's a lot of I really like their bluegill color, especially some of these colors I'm looking at, pretty solid. But they've got spinner baits and they got buzz baits coming. So this is brand new for Fish Lab. They haven't put these out before. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sold on this trailer tail until I see it. It looks like it rigs kind of funky. Like there's a space between the jig head and the tail. I thought it went up to the jig head.
You gotta let it roll. Like we gotta see what's up.
Exactly. I got to see this. Otherwise, it's it looks decent. I love the jig head design. I wish the blades maybe were a little bit bigger, but I think that it's like a burner bait. So I think that these spinner baits, they're going to be pretty solid. It's definitely something I want to go check it out. Usually Akuma has a fish tank at the booth where you can dunk stuff. You can do whatever. They have little, basically an ice fishing stick kind of deal, and they just drag the baits back and forth so you can see the action. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be cool. I haven't seen Mike Yale talked about kayaks and accessories. So kayaks, definitely. We're going to do the on the water day. That's the first official day of ICast. Starts I think 9 or 10 o'clock that day. It goes for 4 or 5 hours. So we're going to be there the whole time in the sweltering heat, and we're going to mess around with some plastic boats. So we're definitely going to do that. I haven't seen anything on any accessories yet as far as any of these preview lists go. So, Paul, have you heard anything? I haven't even seen tackle boxes. There's a couple bags on this list.
There's some. Yeah, but I mean, I haven't.
It's some
you
basic
already
stuff.
know the Plano's gonna have 600 square feet of garbage.
They're gonna have a new $50 micro tackle box. It'd be
$100 just to walk in and look at KVD's hat.
I mean, he'll be there. We'll say hi again. Hi.
Joke.
Hi.
Start making fun of his stuff while I'm there.
No, Husqvarna. So there's a lot of different stuff coming out from Akuma, from Fish Lab. So we'll definitely check that out. I was trying to see. Oh, they have a buzz bait, and it looks like they paired up that frog that we got with the buzz bait. I don't know how I feel about that. It's fine.
I don't.
But the buzz bait itself, is that a tri blade? think I don't know, maybe it's a funky picture, but it kind of looks like a tri-blade. It looks weird. I'm gonna have to see that on the water. We'll have to check it out. They got a couple other new plastics coming out, so yeah, we'll get to those. We'll do a video of that. How I think we want to film this, and Paul, we can even just play this out right now. Is I kind of want to. We're not going to drop like 100 videos through the year on this thing. It's going to be like 5 to 8 videos total.
Yep.
Right. We're going to drop them on a more aggressive schedule, pun intended, than we normally do. An aggressively average schedule, if you will. So for like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, we might do like 3 videos plus a week. Because I think these are pretty easy edits.
We're knocking these out so fast, you guys. It's just like we gotta. The thing is people drop them so quickly that they just crap the bed after 2 weeks. So basically, 2 weeks, we'll post as many as we can. We'll just knock them out as soon as possible.
So,
and then we need to do a little bit of planning while we're there. So I think we're gonna probably do 3 or 4 kayak. We'll probably do 3 or 4 kayak videos, and then we'll do some bait showcases. And then we might do like a best of ICast that we release as soon as possible when we leave. That's probably, in my head, the easiest thing for us to do without killing ourselves and deliver some value.
I'm feeling like, what if we just break these into categories and we do like new baits that we liked video, new reels, new rods, and then we just like film at every booth, but then we can like timestamp those clips, or we can just clip it and then we can just put them all together. Might do that, because then we can just punch out a bunch of like ICast 2023 things.
Yep.
Just trying to think of like the easiest way to
we're gonna figure it out on a plane. You're getting like 5 to 10 videos, absolute high end max.
Oh, we'll plan on the plane when you're sitting 14 rows ahead of me.
You heard.
In first class when I'm in coach.
That's right.
What do you think about this? 5
Shut
videos.
up, I'm trying to watch a movie.
Where's my mimosa?
Give me a champagne. All right. Can we talk ICast yet?
We are talking ICast. All right. Anyways, so somebody posted a lunker hunt in chat. No, I'm not going to the lunker hunt.
I'm sure you can find that somewhere.
Here's gonna be the lunker hunt clip. I'll take my GoPro. I'll be like, meow. Did you see it?
And they will see. They will. You'll see a pterodactyl topwater.
Speaking of, Rapala is putting out some weird stuff.
Well, how do we want to do? How do we want to do this? How do we want to talk about releases?
There's not anything that's like.
Well, let's talk
as
about
far as now that I know of release, but there's some stuff
features, right? New product preview, right? So if it shows you mind posting a link for those one. Oh, it's up there for those who want to see it. The Bassmaster one, go there.
Bassmaster one has 108 items, so you can like speed through that if you guys want to see.
I'm skipping past the jigs and stuff. Sure. So there was Freedom, Rad Square Bill. They in the description they say it's a unique square bill. It looks like every other square bill I've ever seen in my life.
It looks like that lunker candy one that we got.
Yeah,
in
it's
an
just
MD box.
It's clear. It's just it goes down 2 feet. It's for like really finessey situations where the weeds are high. But to me, that sounds like a wake bait. I don't really understand what this is. It's just it's a very shallow diving square bill. That's it. Comes in 12 colors. I'm not impressed. I don't care. Green fish tackle made a spinnerbait. Like, don't care. Rapala PXR Maverick 110 jerkbait. That is the most insane name. PXR stands for Precision Extreme Period Redline. The first in the series of elite professional grade lures to be introduced by Rapala. Suspending jerkbait. That's it. And it casts far. I mean we'll see, man.
It'll be a solid jerkbait. It'll be $12.99.
It's $15.
Oh, it's $14.99. I was guessing.
Yeah. And then they're going like elite with everything. The Rapala Shad Wrap Elite. It's just a heavier Shad Wrap that's nicer.
They're upgrading some components.
The Tiny 7. I like this 2.25 inch balsa OG slim. I like that. That's cool.
The odd Defoe. You have
$11. My God. Here's a good one. Snag Proof Zoo Pop. It's a popper, and instead of a treble hook, it has frog hooks, and it's a soft body.
It's a soft body popper that you put in the weeds.
The world did not need this.
The world didn't.
We have popping frogs. We don't need this.
Okay, but how about this?
What?
The Spro Sashimi
Sashimi.
Swimmer.
Thank God they named it well.
It does a shimmy. It's a swim bait. It looks pretty rad.
3 jointed.
$18.99
It's got 3 joints.
for Spro. $18.99 is like free. Why is it free? I don't understand. 105 to 125 millimeters. That's why it's a small swim bait. But I mean, it looks pretty rad.
It's a swim bait.
We got some jigs. Striking's got a new crankbait. That's fine.
Don't
New
care.
KVD model jerkbait. That's fine.
Fine.
Jig. Yozuri's putting out the Wake. They call it the Wake Pop.
I know.
It's got it's a wake bait with a joint, right? Which we've seen. Do you guys remember did this come in a Monster Bass box? It was the dual hardcore, right? You remember this one? It was a topwater, like a bigger glide bait.
Yep.
And it had a prop on it. They're fine. I don't know. I don't use that stuff. Anyways, Z-Man though. Somebody mentioned it in chat a little bit ago. Z-Man's got some stuff coming down. They got some really weird stuff and they got some like really cool stuff. So I think Z-Man is one of those booths that I'm always excited to go to. That's where we got Paul next to Seth Fighter so that we could like do the actual doppelganger thing there because you guys are the same person. So that was pretty cool. Always a fun booth. We broke a bunch of their stuff last time we were there, so I think we should do that again. What do you think?
Oh, definitely doing that. That was
like, where are your demo plastics? We're going to stretch them as far as we can and then throw them at each other.
They were not happy.
Run away.
The people at the booth were like they were off put. They were not in it.
No, I think you're thinking of Arc. Z-Man was fine with us.
No, but like when we broke the plastic and I handed it back to them, they were like not impressed.
Oh, I just walked away.
I know, but like I didn't because you were gone, and they were like, "Who the frick are you?" And I was like, "Oh no."
Doesn't matter. You'll forget.
Should we try and share? I feel like we're talking about a lot of stuff that no one can see.
Chaz, you want to share the screen? We can do that.
All right, Chaz gonna share while we're waiting. So there's
I do want to look at these Z-Man items.
Yeah,
so skip over those. We'll come back to them.
Z-Man Chatterbait Elite Evo. The next level Chatterbait features an all-new hybrid molded split grip and wire trailer keepers.
Okay, what does that mean though?
That's just it's got a wire keeper, a different one.
No, it's the wire keeper plus the Ned Locks little like ridged
bait
keeper.
Yeah.
But it has the evergreen jackhammer head. This for $10. This could be like a go-to chatterbait for me.
Probably.
I could save myself $5 more now instead of casting off a $15 jackhammer. I can cast off a $10 Evo.
The color is really nice.
Colors, it does have
this
glitter
gold
on the blade.
Yeah, it does. Never a
fan. No, but they do have 12 different elite color patterns. So, all right, we'll do. Hang on, we're just using this link, right?
Yeah, go to the Hellraiser. That's the last of the hard baits.
All right, so let's take a look. See,
I'm excited about this.
I'm excited about a lot of these things. All right,
I'm very excited about this Hellraiser.
So here's the Evo. The Evo, that's what we're talking about there. That's the Ned Locks that they use, right? So a little ridge pattern for Z-Man baits. It holds on to them pretty good. And then you also get the wire keeper. You also get, looks like a wire tied skirt. Probably going to have some dope colors. Please stop putting glitter on blades. It probably, I don't know.
I mean, the paint is fine. The paint.
You get the snap ring though, too. Like this is legit for $10. I'm really excited about this chat. Yeah. All right. But look at that. We got a new size in the Hellraiser, 4-inch, 3/8 of an ounce. This is what I'm friggin' talking about, you guys.
It's kind of cool.
That matte black is so dope.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I'm immediately buying that and a bone color. And I love the Hellraiser. I've been catching a lot of fish on it, actually. It's
a good bait. And you know what? Let's be honest. I want to give so much credit to the dude who invented this because it's completely insane.
Oh, it is. It's bonkers. So, but it works really well. If you guys haven't tried this thing, you need to do it like immediately.
And I understand if you don't know how to tie it on a line.
It goes right here. Can you see my cursor? Right here.
But it's
on the little beaker schnoz. That's where it goes.
It doesn't make any sense. I love it.
It is so such an erratic, amazing bait. Try if you guys have been
will catch
avoiding it. You're going to catch pike, you're going to catch toothy critters, but you're going to catch a ton of bass on this. Even on the big version, which is the one I've been fishing in gold of all colors. But yeah, black, bone, gold, silver, like you're good. Big bite bait sensation tube. Sensations, I mean, you got scented big bites. We love big bite
It's a
baits.
5-inch tube. It's a monster. Oh, here we go. Where
it is a monster. So this is
How is
the
this
cover
this is a re-release. This must be a re-release. This is already out.
It's not out by Missile Baits though. So this is the Missile Baits version of the Depths cover scat. And the way they explain it versus like how Depths is like, it's a turd, fish it on top.
That's what Depths even called it, the scat. Which
right?
Good on them.
Missile Baits is calling it a crawl without claws, right? But their use is exactly the same. So they're saying, basically fish it on top, let it slow sink. It's the same way you would use the Depths cover scat. If you guys haven't used that before, it looks like this exactly. It's just JDM bait.
This gets me for sure. This bait excels on spinning and casting outfits. Here we go, and is basically snag resistant.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, well, I mean, it's got a hook slot and it's gigantic.
But they call it basically snag resistant. What does that mean? Basically snag resistant?
Like, weedless, not
but it's like
proof.
Less weedless, or is it basically weedless, or is it like I don't know?
It's like
basically average. It's like,
on steroids, but still can catch weeds.
I'm sorry, but whoever wrote that and like whoever edited this and approved it, you're in trouble.
It's interesting. All right, so here's Rapala's new line of plastics. So we got the Rapala Crush City Freeloader. I gotta get these in hand to get an idea. They look kind of funky. They got like this hex honeycomb thing that's very Lunker Hunt-esque right here.
This is a lot like all their other. They have a ribbed series of paddle tails. Let's just cut the tail off of this one. It's a 4.25 inch. I mean, they're $1 each. They're $1 each, man. And
they ain't cheap.
I mean,
they better be nice.
This is fine, but here's the thing: it is literally a bladed jig trailer, and that's all I would use it for.
Sure.
I wouldn't a drop shot if I was jumbo, but there's no point. That's it. That's all I would use it for.
It's a lot like the tickle tail. What was that? 10,000 fish? No.
You're right.
For sure. It looks a lot like a tickle tail.
Like whatever. But the irony of them labeling this a freeloader and then this next bait, I'm like, okay.
The Crush City Ned BLT. So it's made out of TPE. I cannot picture for the life of me what that's gonna like look or feel like compared to Plastisol, Elastec, etc. But yeah, I'm imagining it's a stretchy, buoyant plastic, right? Like that's TPE.
This is going to be a TRD. They even named it a 3-letter thing. Like, what a joke. Why does it have a shell?
What they should have done is like a DRT.
Yeah. But why does it have a shell?
I don't know. This is where the hook's going to come out, probably, right? This is a hook section. So maybe it's like reinforced. I don't know. It's interesting. It's obviously going to be something I'm going to compare.
I mean, hold on a minute.
What? The Ned?
The new BLT is salt and scent infused. Aren't they? That's so stupid.
All right, carry on. Anyways, they got a flipping bug. They got this thing with bat wings. This is crazy.
This is a stolen bait.
How so?
I'm trying to. It's the
From whom?
Yamamoto.
Really? Well, it's got flaps, kind of like a game hog or a flapping hog, kind of.
Not a flapping hog.
There's some big old flaps, dude. Tell me the bait. I'll pull it up if you think of it.
I'm gonna have to find it here. Hang on.
I mean, they got a nice looking paddle tail. I mean, it's come in pretty cool colors. This like pearl goby color is like a nice laminate design. I like that. Again, it's Rapala, so the prices are always mid to high range. Ooh, are you still trying to find that bait?
It's gonna take me forever.
Okay, well, skip it. Let's talk about the one that you wanted to talk about.
This thing's pretty dope.
The Strike King Rage Hawk. This thing's is freaking cool. 3.25 inches. It's got the same body of like their Rage series in general, but it's like if you smushed a Rage Craw, like especially the Ned Rage Craw, you just smushed it down so the claws are like down at the base. Really interesting, kind of like a finessey flipping bait almost. It's
But
not
like you could use
huge.
that for so many different things.
So many different things. They said to pair it with a 5/0 hook, so at 3.25 inches.
Well,
I'm
if you're
like,
flipping
man.
it, but it just depends on
Yeah.
what you're doing. Like I don't.
Hmm.
That's not necessarily big. It could just be
It depends on the hook. Depends on the length.
exactly.
Yep.
I think it's
So
cool. I think it's a pretty cool idea.
all right. So Brown Bait Co. saying an OSP knockoff, the Dolive Beaver. Hang on. OSP Dolive Beaver. What is
Right.
that?
Oh, that I have that.
Is that? You do have this.
I do have this.
It's a JDM bait.
Yes.
Oh, dude, look at the claws.
This one is a little wider, but it's so close.
Hang on. There it is. There. Boom. Boom.
Yeah, I have
Conspiracy.
that bait. Yeah, it's pretty
The
close.
body's different, so they can definitely get
But
away
it's the
with
same
it.
shape, and it has the two. It has 3 instead of 2. It's
Yeah, good call, Brown Bait Co.
absolute robbery, dude. These
Dude,
freaking nerds.
absolute rob. Wait, did this just become is this a scam part 2?
It kind of is though, because this is a scam. As cool as this Megalodon is, and that's a
Yeah.
great name. This is exactly what everyone else is doing right now.
It's
They're
a mag
all.
draft.
We know it's Dola.
It's a coal shad.
Doggy. Whatever, dude.
Oh my gosh. Don't
It's
you
fine.
dare,
You're
Steven
right.
Scott.
You're right. You're
Don't.
right.
You know what?
All
I
right.
don't know if you guys have caught on at this point, but I don't know how to pronounce anything.
I've been
or
making fun of him
anyone's
for
name.
years. That's your names are all getting hacked.
Your names are not safe from the eye scam, Joshua Simonson.
All right, so this Spro Megalodon,
Yeah.
I mean, where have I seen this before? And even
It's a
this
mag
one,
draft cull shad combo.
the
With a
Call
smooth-
Shed, at least they gave it a different tail, and
They
but,
did
like,
do a
this-
different tail. This is almost exactly a mag draft.
And I like Spro. I'm a big Spro fan.
I love
think they
Spro.
make phenomenal baits, but this is
So Gamakatsu.
this paint job does suck.
hook.
Brown Bako said it's ugly looking. This is horrific. This is very bad.
is the worst preview.
They should
color
not have put this picture.
Why'd they choose this preview color? Like,
Not
even if they
good.
want to sell this bait, like whatever. So I thought I saw so they got the magnet, blah blah blah. I thought they had something where they were like they can hold this. Okay. Oh, it just says magnet is screwed into the other underside. So if you guys ever watched like Brown Baco's video, he has a trick with his mag draft. He kind of like pins that treble. Copycat. Anyways, yeah. So Brown Baco showed me a trick with this thing to pin that treble in there. That is an option, and then obviously you got the magnet. The magnet doesn't really hold as soon as you bump into anything like that. That hook just kind of swings down. So that's something to keep in mind. But all right, so we got another swim bait there.
New colors. It's just new colors from
Yep,
Yum
these-
on the dinger.
Same Yum baits. Their Helgermite has like been banging. People have been
The
loving
3-inch, I think,
new
is
colors.
It's a good size. It really is.
Yeah, the 3-inch is great. This is what I'm looking for. Whenever I grab, so like Nico Baits
I might
put
buy
out
some
their,
when we're there.
I think for sure we'll buy some of these. But Nico Baits put out the Magnum size, right? So they upsize their Helgermite. I never use that. Like you flip it around and stuff. But the original size, which is like a 3 something. I don't think it's. I think it's exactly 3. It's like 3.25. The Nico Baits Helgermite.
Yeah, it's a little bigger.
3.5.
This is the smallest one that I know.
This is a smaller one. It looks juicy. I'm excited for that. And Yum, like $3.49, dude. $3.49.
That's a winner for me.
That's free. Then we got X Zone Stealth Invader. You were excited about this.
I am. I think this is pretty cool. I mean, it's X Zone. They just get it done,
They do
man.
good.
And they make a quality bait. $5.99 for it's scented. This is dope. I think this is dope. It's a cool bait.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome. Cool little jig that they're pairing it up with, and goby baits, man.
The thing about like a goby bait that's kind of cool where we are is
Mhm.
it does mimic something that's real. But even if it didn't, it's nice because you can net it, you can swim it. It kind of does everything. And honestly, when you drop shot it, it works because it's flat. They're almost always flat. It's a cool bait. Like it just doesn't get enough play. I think a goby works anywhere. There's no place a goby does. It looks yummy.
It looks yummy. Speaking of yummy, scented Z-Man stuff coming out. So we got the scented jerk shads. I like the jerk shads. Solid.
Fine.
Yeah, solid soft plastic jerk bait.
Don't care.
Nothing exciting, but this I'm excited about. So
The
this
chatter
is
spike?
the Z-Man chatter spike.
You're excited about the poop tornado?
I mean, yeah, for sure, aren't you?
It comes alive and quivers enticingly.
Wait.
Jesus Christ.
All right, they didn't have to
This
write
is a
that.
chatterbait trailer. They're making like chatterbait only trailers. I don't. I love this. They call it
Yeah.
pyramidal.
Well, I can't see the
That's the
side, but yeah, it's got
that's
a
the
design on
shape.
the side. Yeah.
Calm
So
down. Calm down.
it's kind of like a. I mean, it's what we were just talking about. It was what was that? The Rapala up high on this list.
Ventral hook slots. Calm
Okay,
down.
Paul's not excited about things like that.
No, it's just
Where's the
like
other one?
I'm
It
just being sold.
was.
Like they're just trying to sell.
Oh, you're being sold in the fishing industry?
This is
That's
bad.
so
This is
weird.
bad. This is
Where
not
is
great.
the other?
I'm
There it
sure it
is.
works great.
So it's like this, but a Lastec. Well, this
And
is
these are a
TBD,
buck a
isn't it?
piece. So they're the same price. These ones are Elastec. Which one are
But
you
the
picking?
Z-Man will live forever.
Which one are you picking?
Dude, the Z-Man.
And the thing about chatterbaits is they almost
Mhm.
always have the reverse hook or a really heavy duty trailer like hook
Mhm.
keeper. Regular baits
Yep.
just get absolutely shredded. You get one shot, that's it. Even if you rig it wrong, dead. These at
Yep.
least you could do it 5-6 times and it's nothing. Doesn't matter.
Yep. Exactly. I think it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a dark sleeper. I mean, a Gobius. So
Respect. Sort of.
Z-Man has the indestructible dark sleeper. And if you guys have not fished the dark sleepers, they don't last a super long time. They will fall apart, especially if you fish them in the river and you just beat them up against rocks like all day long, as we did. Yeah, this is interesting. This is something I want to try. So $5.99 each. It's cheaper than a dark sleeper. Comes in 8 different colors and how much?
3/4 ounce.
Up to
Jesus.
3/4 of an ounce, 3/8, half, or 3/4.
Here's the
Interesting.
thing. I
3
know that
inches.
I understand it's a direct ripoff, and
Mhm.
if you look up the dark sleeper, it even has the same ridges, like the fins and stuff. It's
Yeah, the
exactly the
hook
same.
is hidden right here.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, and for what it's worth, the biggest problem for me with that bait was it's a great bait. Don't get me wrong, great bait. The dark sleeper, the original,
Yep,
great
yep.
bait. But the tail gets
Very
bit
good.
off.
Yep.
Happens all the time.
Then it's
Happens.
dead.
It's instantly, and then it's ruined. This way harder to get the tail ripped off. These shouldn't be $6 each.
For a 3 inch. I
These should
wonder
be These should be like $3 each, and the dark sleepers are more expensive. So it's
it's
like
that's Z-Man staple cost
you
though.
get me
Like
though, right?
they're hitting
Like
their margins. Yeah.
this is overpriced.
No, I hear you. A lot of things are
Yeah,
overpriced.
this is
Hey, look,
overpriced.
a HUD. It's a Z-Man
Dude, it's
Molotron.
a skinny faced HUD.
It's a kitty faced HUD.
I
So it's
mean
the
this
Huddleston
is bad.
tail.
This is
Yeah.
bad because the tail is so like almost identical from what I can see in this photograph.
Well,
It's
the HUD's
so
been using it for so long. It's a type of tail, but it's like classically theirs, right? When you make so many great baits of that style, like it's basically yours.
I don't. This is
Possession
dumb.
9
And
tenths of a lot.
this to me this hurts a
Mhm.
little bit because I feel like the HUD is so well done.
Yeah,
The HUD is like such a well done bait. It's so unique. No one has a tail like that anywhere.
they're
And it's got the
fantastic.
juice, it's got the texture, it's got the open
It's
pore
got the
look, like it's
juice.
got everything. Then this thing
Yeah,
comes along and it's like you big companied it. Like you suck. This makes me upset. And this is
yep.
what gets me too. How is this one $10? How is
Josh,
this one
hang on,
$10 and the
hang
one
on. Well,
above it?
the Hercules is basically that price, and it's because it's more plastic and more weight. Like the Gobius is a 3 incher,
But
and this
how
is
is
a
this
4.5 to
I know why
6.
this one's more expensive, but
Yeah,
it should be way more expensive. If the Gobius is $6 and this is 10, this thing's way bigger. Way
uh,
bigger.
well, I want you to know, John Jay said this would be good for strippers. I mean, stripers. So
He's not wrong.
both. I don't know. Remains to be seen. All right.
Oh god.
Anyway, so those are the baits. What do you guys think about baits? And obviously, this is not a complete list. There are over 600 and I think 650
Yeah.
like vendors at
And
this event.
we're not saying that these baits aren't good or potentially good. That's
Yeah,
not what I'm saying.
I just hate to see
It's
like very similar
direct rip. Like,
baits.
how are you going to a booth and being like, I invented this bait? Like, how embarrassing. How you about to
Yeah,
stand there at a booth and be like, my boss has knocked this off from some guy who's smarter than me? Like, and you're not gonna say that? Like, dude, you did it.
I feel like that's the state of the industry. Like they're at a point where if you invent something completely new, you have to put up with basically 5 years of gimmicky harassment. Everybody just saying like that's a gimmick, that's
And then
nonsense,
everyone steals it.
and then everybody steals it, right?
The
Like
irony of Missile Bates stealing the turd is not lost on me. Like that
that is
bait. Come on, you steal a good bait.
the cover scat you're talking about.
Yeah, steal a good
Yeah,
bait.
that is
Come on,
interesting.
Missile. You guys are better than that.
Oh, Rocket just asked about the ultralight rod. We got an email confirming. Wait, not confirming shipment, Paul,
No,
or
it's
was
on the
that?
way. Nope.
It's on the way,
Confirming
right?
shipment. Yep,
Is
it's
it
on
on
the
the
way.
way to Rick and then on the way to
Then
us?
then to us,
Okay,
unfortunately, yeah.
two-step process, guys.
And
So
if he
it is,
sends it to you, SOL.
and no, I think we learned that lesson. So it'll be shipping to Paul from Rick's place. Rick is
I don't know.
currently abroad though, so I'm gonna say 3.5 weeks.
Rafi's there every 5 minutes.
Rafi is currently abroad too until July 15th. He's in Iceland. So
Do they work?
everybody at Monster Bass left. Who's running Monster Bass right now?
It's Katie, the same person who's been running it since we got there.
Oh, this is the beginning. This is the beginning. Got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been interesting, but it's in the mail in a direction that is towards us. So at some point, it's gonna hit us, man. We got you. You could have it shipped to me. Sure, Rocco, we got you, bro.
Why not?
You'll get a chance. I mean, chances are we'll have them in hand with us at the tournament in Alabama, which you'll be at because you qualified, bro. So we'll see you there. And then you can mess around with it. Speaking of rods, though, you were excited about some of these. You want these Salt Finesse rods?
Well, it's not that I even want one. It's just like I have the icon, and I
Yep.
think it's really cool that Cash In, Southern Company, making standard
Mhm.
rods. They like out of nowhere, they were like, we're gonna make BFS rods. And they made two nice ones. They made two nice ones. They made like a light and an ultralight. Cash In icon, like a Salt Finesse multi-purpose. That's cool, man. Like from a freshwater company, like that's
Mhm.
badass.
Yep.
Salt Ned. Who in their right minds? These guys. I think that's just really cool. They're making some really niche stuff. It's got my
Right.
least favorite screw lock on it, so F that. But otherwise, I just think this is really cool. I just think it's
Wait,
neat.
this is your least favorite screw lock?
Nope. Scroll down. There it is.
Oh, so Paul's talking about this. I can't like highlight it or anything, but that little like notched top piece that 99.9% repeating of rods have for the real seat. So
Not
I
anymore,
mean,
man. They're going away big time.
right click it. You got it, boss. Oh man, this is why we have the Wizard of Chaz. You guys see? Oh my God, go over there. You see that little piece there on the far top
Can I-
right?
Well, can I tell you why I don't like that? One is the feel. So just feel wise,
Oh,
it's
this
not
looks great.
it is not comfortable. You know what I really don't like about it?
What?
They're almost always too thin. Those
Yeah, it
specific knobs,
feels
and they come
cheap.
loose while you're fishing. I really
Yeah.
don't like that. Like that's a
What?
miss. That's an
Yeah.
L for me. I don't like it.
So many rods do it, unfortunately.
My TFO has it, and it happened to me this weekend on a big fish. Like I love that TFO rod. I refuse to stop fishing it,
Yep.
but I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Then they have the big bait,
John Cruz.
dude.
Come on, man. This is dope for big glides and big bait. Like this is cool. I think this is cool.
I like their amalgamation of baits, right? So we got a Buka, we got a this looks like the Bass Mafia swim bait. We got a Booyah Covert. We got a looks like a Rapala maybe, and then we got
And
a
the giant
a-
Medusa looking thing.
That's cool, man. John Cruz big bait. That'd be legit. It does have your favorite screw lock at the top, so you're welcome.
And this is the exact opposite, the Tatula Elite AGS. I mean, this is going to be an extremely, extremely nice rod. I have no question about it. And look at that grip. It's one of the
$14
best in the industry.
billion.
These are going to be expensive.
$299, you think? Maybe.
Yeah, probably. 280.
Yeah. The Halo BB Frogging Rod. Never used a Halo rod.
No, me neither.
No idea.
Looks cool. Looks really nice.
This one I've seen some stuff on. The Cast King
Have you?
Assegai.
150.
Yeah. Well,
Yikes.
Cast King's stepping into the elite world, man.
They are.
They've recruited a whole bunch of pros and legends in the industry. They're starting to put out like these high tier stuff. And like the Kestrel held up, in our opinion. We like it. It's overbraked as heck, but
And that's not fun. But for a light, it's super nice.
Yeah, for not as an ultralight, but as a light setup, it's a pretty solid reel. They got the MGL 12, and then they've got this new computer thing that you're going to see in a second.
What
Uh,
is
but
twist resistant?
dude, I don't know that, but that's similar to the X series that's coming out for Akuma. I'm assuming I don't know what that really means, honestly. Have I ever been worried about one of my rods twisting? Not really. I don't
Never
understand.
heard of her. All right, Blues
30%
Custom Light.
more
It's
twist
a
resistance.
dope rod that's lighter. I'm in.
Yeah,
These are nice.
Blues makes good stuff. Now this
These
is
are nice.
interesting. This is going to be like $400, we're assuming, right?
I don't. But like, look
This
at it though.
is
There's no. But look at it. Look it really carefully. What do you see is missing? Like,
a reel seat. It's
there it
basically
is.
an ice fishing section for the butt section of the rod, right?
I don't.
Which means it's as sensitive as you can get for a spinning combo. This is. Have you seen a sensitive spinning combo like anything near this? You can't. You can't do this. Is what ice fishing does for hypersensitivity. I think it's really interesting. If it's a lot of money, I'm going to be like, heck no. But if it's like under $100 or under 150, I'd say yes. Like just a high tier ice fishing.
What reel are you going to use on this?
I don't know. No idea. I might not even use it. I'll just put it on a wall.
What? Come on.
I'm going to use it. I'm going to just grab a spinning reel. I don't know. A decent one. Maybe one of the ones we'll see on the bottom of this list. We got more to go. I think it's interesting. It's Drew Reese, and
Ned Keedy, I know.
based on Ned Keedy's rods that he used.
But like, just because that's how he did it doesn't mean that's the best way to do it.
Agreed. 100% agreed.
And I understand that the
It's
best
still
ever,
so
and the dude who invented it is telling me I'm a moron. So I'll eat that. I'll eat crow all day.
Rocket Blades. It's the Z-Man cane pole. You got it, bud.
That's so stupid.
Oh man, I love it. All right. St. Croix Avid series. So St. Croix goes ahead and they drop like some dope news. Look at this Mojo Bass. What is this made out of? Like, what is that? This is the Trigon series.
34 models.
165 to $270. 34 models. So
25 casters and
part.
9 spinning. My God.
Hang on. I want to see this. Where's there? I want to see this. Get out of here. Oh,
Lord.
Wow. It's too blurry. This looks like it's made out of insulation. The butt section. Like,
I'm
what
sure
is
it's
that?
very, very nice.
I bet it feels
Retail
amazing.
prices
like a lightsaber, dude.
170 to 2. How is the range 170 to 270? 5-year warranty.
2-piece?
Glass blanks?
Oh my god. Zoom out. There we go.
Dude, some of them are glass. That's why.
Oh,
Not all of them, though. Only some of them.
That makes sense.
I guess. Sort of. St. Croix are really nice guys. We're talking crap about some of the best of the best.
You are.
Without a doubt. So yeah, just that's me. That's what
this
I'm
is a
doing.
freaking lightsaber, dude.
So the Avid series, I've used one. They are nice. They're new. I don't know. Nice. We'll see. They're cheaper. Oh God, not really.
How about this one? The expensive 13 fishing. The Muse.
So I've used all the Muse and the Muse Black.
Look at your reel seat.
But that's okay. That's not the same one. That's totally different.
That's the better top. That's what you look for, right?
Yeah, I like that. These, I mean, or a graphite. That's what 40 ton. That's the same as the Monster Bass rods. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Locker.
These are nice though. I have used them. They're nice. They're overpriced, but they're nice.
40-ton graphite.
They're nice.
Isn't that what are the MBs? Did we end up with 40?
I think they're
30
think
something.
So yeah. 30.
30 tons is 40 ton. Oh, dang it. Anyways, they got a spinning model too. That's an interesting reel seat. That grip probably is really comfortable.
Should be. Yeah.
That looks solid.
13 fishing does good stuff.
Your next reel that you got to buy. Daiwa Steve.
Yeah, the one right below it.
Daiwa Tatula.
The one, $180.
So there's new Stees. $649. Not getting
116 watching. Are we trying to get a giveaway here or what?
Oh shoot! Do I have? What could we shmiv away? What's something?
We have like a billion things.
I don't have enough lures to give anybody any loot. We got some lures. We got stuff. If you guys want to throw something together,
lying.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I'm not buying a Steez.
I am never buying a Steez. I'll say it right here. I'll commit to it on the internet.
Sure, they're so nice.
Yeah, they probably feel great. If anybody
$650.
has a Steez they want me to borrow for like one day to forever, let me know.
That's three
Uh,
$200 rods. What?
then we got the Daiwa Tatula 100. So they're
Look.
upgrading these.
Yeah.
Value priced 179. Like this is
It's a nice reel for
it's
$180.
so nice, dude. Such a great option. Fuego, same thing. Great option for spinning.
It's upgraded.
They're upgrading it. They're making them lighter, better materials, all
Zion
around.
5. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, the Zion 5 material. Like this is
yeah.
nice. Fall 2023 though.
They make a 6,000?
I mean, yeah, bro. Don't you
$100.
actually fish?
$100, man.
We got the Daiwa Tatula here.
I really want to try one of these.
Looks interesting, right?
Like real bad. I just don't have any like reel that I don't need it.
It's sweet though.
I
199
know.
spinning reel. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
These Denali's, I have not. No, I've
don't
seen
care.
them. 159. No, 249 for the casting. 299 for the elite. I've seen these on TW. They came up and I was like, these are new.
Yeah.
They're not. I don't know. I don't know what's cool about
Graphite
them.
cover plates. Like it's not. I'm just not there, man.
Am I crazy? Does anybody like Denali reels? Anybody have a Denali reel in chat? I mean, I would give it a chance.
Like why? Like what's the point? Why would
Yeah.
you do it? What is
I don't
it
know.
here that you're like, oh, I would get that? Like it's light, but like
I don't
compare
know.
this to the exact. It's cheaper.
Yep,
This is more expensive than the Hakai.
it sure do be.
So why would you ever?
The Burly said we hit 125. Are we at 125? Did we hit 125?
Jaws?
Chaz?
Can you confirm?
Survey says. I see 122.
122.
Who has 3 friends?
Not me.
Nobody. We're all sad. Oh no. Oh,
Well, after
here we go.
this next one, we should have some people popping in.
All right, we're putting a computer reel on the screen. Where are my 400 viewers? The Cast King iReel IFC, which is designed to go with a pair of sunglasses you're going to see.
Should I get one right now? It's $350.
$350. So top tier price. The previous,
That's mid tier. There's a Steez for $700 right above it.
God, that's not even real. That's not even a real reel. I can get this on Temu for $10, Chaz says. That's correct. You could.
There's
And
just
you know what?
no computer, side plate, or knobs.
It would run on MS-DOS. Windows 3.1.
B Dooley, you have one?
Yeah, right.
No.
Oh, B Dooley, you have a Steez you're talking about?
Why are we
B Dooley, what?
Somebody literally
Oh.
somebody just asked for the music, so I'm playing it. So for anyone who doesn't know, if we say Temu, we have to play the song. So
Oh no, now we're in a cycle. We're stuck here. Don't say it again. So you can bring in a disco ball effect if you want to, Jazz. I will be picking this up on Temu with Windows 3.1 operating system. I think it's going to be great, and it's going to be $14.54.
like,
This looks so weird. I don't understand what we're doing in fishing anymore. Like, what is this fishing? Like, what does this do? Does this fish for me? Like, I do nothing. I mean, I'm
it's under
assuming
7 ounces.
eliminating
That's
all
kind of
backlash.
amazing. That's kind of amazing.
Under 7 ounces is insane. With a computer in it.
That's pretty.
I don't know.
That's kind of impressive.
$349. Cast King's doing some crazy stuff. I don't know who's in charge over there nowadays, but things are going a different direction for sure. Anyways, we got the new American Hero. So I think they drop a new one every year. Am I wrong on that? Am I crazy? Pretty sure they do. So it's just a new camo design. Pretty cool.
I
logo.
had one of these.
Did you?
Yep.
I mean,
yeah. It was fine.
Chaz, what are you saying?
All right, I'm unmuted. So Elizabeth Z said, I'm like Pavlov's dog with that song, the Temu song. I start dancing every time.
How could you not? It's such a banger. Absolute banger of a song.
I am too. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yep. All right. So we got the American Hero. Then we got this is, I don't know where this is going to fall in the mock upper end. 249 to 259 for the baitcaster. This is the Mock Jacked. And it looks like it's got that woven grip, which is interesting. Looks like obviously a better reel. I'm still not a huge fan of these types of knobs on these loose reels, or any reel for that matter. But
what are you getting?
interesting. Well, you're getting a combo for one. So I mean, if you think about it as a combo, $259, not insane. Woven grip. It's a Mock series. I mean, so we've tried a couple of the Mock. You had the Smash.
I'm very much
the
out.
Mock 2. I had the Crush, both the spinning and the casting. I don't know. I wasn't here for it. Like I know it's like definitely a budget, like a decent combo on a budget is what it is. $199 for the Crush, I think.
Hold on.
Yeah, for the Crush.
How much is the custom light?
Oh, the custom. Oh man, I gotta go
Custom
find
light
it.
is $180, Jeff. $180 for the
With the
new
woven grip
custom light.
and a better
I
rod.
would take that, and I would take
The
an
custom-
LSS over this all day.
So I have a custom light, and it
I
is
know.
an insane rod. It is insane. It is so well built, so sensitive, so light. Like,
And that's
floats that way.
almost the exact same price.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's $280 versus $259, $260.
Again,
It's
you're getting a
$20
combo.
more. $20 more for I guarantee you, I bet my life it's a better combo. I bet my life on it.
Fair enough. All right.
God.
Then you got this beast, $349.
Hypermag,
Speaking of
yeah,
$349,
yeah.
this one doesn't have a computer in it though. I'm just saying.
No computer, still $350.
No computer, I'm out.
Don't worry. Quick
this
line
guy's-
attachment.
They got better knobs on this one. It looks really interesting.
5.2 ounces.
Magnesium frame, dude. That's nuts. That is so light.
That's so expensive.
It is. $349 is just not a price I ever imagined paying for reels. And then we
This
got
is what this infuriates me.
this Cast King, old Cast King,
This
7
this
GF,
This infuriates me.
Savine girlfriend series.
Okay, I'm
What is
99% sure this is
great friend?
no, this is the St. Croix.
This is
Yes.
no. Does it say anywhere in the description? Hang on, we're going to 7 reels.
SEVIN reel.
Guess what? Their website doesn't work, guys. I think we have a virus. This is not.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
can you-
SEVIIN. I look St. Croix rods new reels.
Oh no, St. Croix.
No, here's the thing. No,
why?
let's look at this. Hey guys, it's low profile. Get excited.
Yeah, it's low profile.
three gear ratios, right and left retrieve, folks. You heard it here first.
So standard, got it.
4
$120.
If you have to advertise the bearings, I feel like it's trash.
When you start talking bearings, I know that you are in a budget.
Carbon and stainless steel drag componentry, standard. Brass pinion. I mean, yes, good, but like standard. I don't.
I'm out.
It's
Look-
noticeably smooth. I don't know if you knew that. It's great feel and durability.
Look at the.
It's light
the
and comfortable. Carbon fiber handles. These are the cheapies. Go up and look at the baitcaster.
Yeah, I know.
You can get these anywhere. These are trash.
This handle is on every budget reel you've
they're-
ever seen.
Yep. I'm not a huge fan of. They're fine. They're just fine.
Feather Outdoors, I
and it's-
agree. I hate these knobs. I hate
Micro adjustable magnetic cast control you can get dialed in, and it's for $120. This is just like a baitcaster. This is a baitcaster.
This
There's
is
nothing
$60
about.
reel.
This is a baitcaster. Period. Freaking crap.
Bummer, man.
Yes, like
All
why
right,
did they buy?
Hey, Croy, I love you, but what is this?
Oh.
And then look at this spinning reel is Spider-Man colors, and it has a Megatron logo on the side.
I mean, it looks
a
cool to me. I guess. I like the spool. It
601.
has that little rubber thing in the middle. I
Does-
like those.
It's like offset for some reason. Like
It
it's
is
just-
weird. Yes, I know.
They couldn't have straightened this out for their photo. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. It's definitely a different look.
But like that's it. There's
don't like
nothing else going on.
Spider-Man
It's carbon. It's
Yeah.
$140, dude.
Yeah, but this one's 190. Look at
I
this.
think it's
one.
still carbon. I'm pretty sure.
This one's just a little bit lighter. It looks like it's like
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's still
just because they cut this
it's an
piece out.
aluminum handle and spool.
All right, moving on. Want to talk about J-Braid for like the next 20
I think this
minutes?
is cool. The multicolor I like. I think that's
The
dope.
multicolor, you just picked up some multicolor line for
I did
DFS.
from Veriva, so I'm very excited to try it.
We got a new Cast King tripolymer.
Keegan
Not
Roberts
for-
asked if we checked out the Guggen reels yet. Not the Baitcaster, which I believe is new, and I don't know if we're seeing, but I know
No.
they're out. But yes, the
We'll
spinning.
go to their booth. Why not?
Big shout out to B Dooley. Hook a brother up. Thank you, sir.
For what? What is he doing?
Sending us the Guggen reels. To try
Oh
out.
yeah, no, the ones that we tested out, the gold series
That he
Yeah.
sent us. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. No, dude's awesome. He's always coming in.
He's a freaking
B
thug.
Dooley's
He's the
Dooley's a
man.
dude. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the tri extrusion 666 might be a problem. Tripolymer.
So I've just bought a bunch of
that's interesting.
it's really cheap, the Cast King mono.
Yeah, I mean it's mono,
It was
right?
slightly more expensive than like one or two other ones, but I got it like overnighted for free from Amazon, so I was like, I'm doing it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I have no
Yeah.
problem with the Cast King line.
This is interesting though, because it's not fluoro, it's not mono. It's just
No, I know.
tripolymer
It's
over
something.
copolymer. All right. Anyway, so we got this, which is a tapered fluorocarbon pre-cut leader.
It's a flat fishing leader.
Yeah, for conventional fishing.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. Leave
I
it
don't know if
sunline.
it's necessary, but cool. All right, moving on.
How is it proprietary taper design?
Proprietary because they took it from fly fishing. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't. This is not proprietary at all.
Right. Chaz, what are you saying? What did you say? Chaz. The Berkeley call shed was recalled already. How many recalls have you heard of in the fishing industry recently?
Uh-huh.
Yo, this jig is a fist. Do you see this? Moving on, cull shed, whatever. We all knew that. This is a fist. This jig.
It's just a Ned head.
So weird. So there's a bunch of Ned heads. There's a ball head there. That's pretty cool. All right.
I
We got
don't-
bait
it's-
fuel hard bait stick. So
Why?
for hard baits,
Who wanted this?
people who like bait fuel. I don't know. I don't use it, but a lot of people say
I like this
live
finesse
and die
football
by
jig a
it.
lot. This seems cool.
Which one? So Big Bite's got a new jig. Oh, the
Right here.
VMC finesse.
Yes, I
love
like this.
finesse.
I
for
think that's cool,
jig.
man.
That's legit.
I think
like
this is a bait that a lot of people are making and not buying right
Mhm.
now. Like, and I think that this
Ooh.
is actually a good idea. Are
Yeah.
you in on this next one? I don't
This
understand.
VMC, so they're trying to get you to pair it up with Rapalas, so that you're going to see this rigged up with Rapala stuff because they work hand in hand. But 1/16 of an ounce is interesting, and I do
We hit
actually
125.
what
We hit 125.
we did it, y'all.
Joss?
I gotta grab some hooks and like hook you guys.
We're doing it. Giveaway at the end. Extra.
So you got to stay now that you've joined.
You got to stay
probably
if you want to win the
stay
stuff. We're
you wanna
almost
win
done
the
here. We're gonna
stuff.
fly through the rest.
Yeah, well, I mean the rest is terminal, so boom.
This is
Ned,
fine.
boom, Young's
Yum.
got nets.
Everyone makes this hook, and no
Okay.
one likes the wire keeper. The rattlesnaker.
Chat. I need to hear from you guys. Paul thinks this is the dumbest thing in the world. I want to hear from chat. So this is Z-Man's rattlesnaker. They have some pictures online of this thing right now. It's to inject rattle beads into your Z-Man elastic
I'm
plastic.
gonna inject one into my thigh.
Okay, well, don't do that. I wouldn't recommend that. But you could like chip yourself with this. Essentially, it's a gigantic needle, dude. But this would be like the interesting part about this is you could make like a Guggen rattle and Ned. It's pretty cool on the river. It works really well. I love Z-Man better because they're way more durable. The rattle and Ned falls apart, right? It'll catch fish. It'll catch gosh dang fish.
Yeah, it's legit.
And I like having the rattle as an option. So this is interesting that you could just plug this into your Z-Man Finesse TRDs. And then you got a
Joshua
rattle
Simonson,
Z-Man.
they make these in prisons, right?
I mean, yeah. If you want a
No.
tattoo, what if you just like inject rattles
No.
into designs on your face?
Oh God.
I think it's a cool idea. I might be crazy. I'm getting one of these for sure. It's happening. I don't know what this. Oh, it's surgical tubing needle guards from and prevents accidental harm. So no, Paul, you shouldn't.
I'm so out. Anyways,
$4.99, $12.99 for the tool and a 10-pack of rattles. I'm in.
So
I'm
out.
doing it. I'm getting
Good.
this.
Enjoy your life.
I will.
Z-Man
Just remember that I have
ZWG
this.
weighted swim bait hook. Cool,
This is
I guess.
sweet. This is sweet.
It's a
So,
lot.
It is a lot of moving
It's a
parts.
lot, dude.
And,
It's a lot.
And at the same time, your swim bait's not going anywhere.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
It ain't coming off this hook. It's interesting. It's funny that Z-Man had to make this in order to make their baits fishable on belly weighted hooks.
John J, you're gonna love the way you hook. I guarantee it. Men's Warehouse. Well played.
Paul will, because I'll be the one with the injector here.
Yeah, sticking out of your foot. Aftco tackle backpack.
That is that's a
I do not like this. I'll be honest. It's fine.
As two individuals who have owned and possessed a backpack of this nature, but with wheels on it, I can tell you. Wait, this might have wheels on it. I don't even know.
No.
I've never needed it. We got rid of ours right away.
Fine.
I threw mine into the.
The next one seems cool.
Cesspool. It's gone.
The next one seems like a nice backpack for $140. Next.
It's a Costa pack. It's fine. That's
stupid.
Whatever.
This is a box.
A box. Good job, Daiwa. This is ammo.
What is this? So this is the Gamakatsu G Case 3000.
Yeah.
I like they made it the 3000. I would have gone with 6 personally.
It's
the newest
G-Box.
addition to the G box stays
G-Box
shut.
series.
No way, guys! It stays shut.
Single
latch.
hinge. Single
Features
hinge
a
latch.
large, comfortable handle with a locking feature in an upright position. Adjustable compartments to fit any storage needs. With a table inside the lid.
Are these rod holders or tool holders on the side?
I don't know what this is. I'll be honest.
There's a handle. It looks like a cooler from Gamakatsu.
Is this just a box?
I don't know.
Someone goes, the Binford 6000.
The Binford.
This is a very large hook.
I think we're gonna end up.
Rapala made a box.
Must add alpha point $4.99.
Guys, Rapala made a box.
Oh yeah, Rapala made a box.
Look, you can stack it. How incredible!
It's a single latch.
This is
it's a Plano edge. This
is a box.
All right.
Plastic box.
This is a line storage bag.
I don't. They say so. It says it's a top opening bag. Get bent, loser. It says even if the bag is dropped, interior features include 6 internal compartments to separate spools by type or size. That's it. It protects your line from harmful UV light.
Are you sure you want to go to
drawstring
ICast?
backpack would do this, you guys. This is $30 bag. This is for me to hold on to marbles. Like, what in the world?
I don't know if I can take you to ICast anymore. I feel like we got to be good cop, bad cop. Like you'll be like, this is a lunchbox, and I'll be like, no, this is more than a lunchbox.
This is so bad, bro.
It's a Ninja Turtles lunchbox.
We have a lot of electronics. We got the Minn Kota Quest. All of that stuff is so cool and so far past me. I'm not even going to get into it.
I can't get into this, but the Kraken is a great name.
The line spooler.
HDS Pro is new. Minn Kota is upgraded.
Completely simplifies the line spool process.
By complicating it.
It's only $20.
It's got a line cutter over. Dude, $20?
Yeah.
It's got a cutter over here, so you can cut the line right there, and then it's counting, I guess, for you. It tells you how many yards you got on your spool.
Neato, gang.
Wash and wax. Cable organizer.
Wire clips. Wowzers.
Okay,
I'm sure for people with electronics. These are all flat shirts.
Here's what I'm jumping to. Screw that. That looks. I love my Blackfish, so I'm probably gonna get this hoodie. Blackfish is making boat boots.
Why is there's like 5 of these boots? Why does everyone have these boots?
Everybody has their boots because everybody uses them. They're deck boots.
Who's everybody?
Anyways, look at this. This is the last thing we're going to touch on. And then we're going to do a Schmiv-away with the slow rolling thunder.
Yeah.
So hang tight, folks. Schmiv-aways inbound, 2 of them.
Michael M goes, it's the premium and slumlord view.
Well, all right. So can someone in chat
please which one of us is the slumlord? You tell me.
Right. Well, I mean, that's true. Elizabeth Z uses deck boots. So
I wear Yeezys. So
you wear foam Yeezys from Temu. So I don't want to hear it anymore.
I just like that I'm a slumlord. We said it.
I said the thing, so I played the thing. Can someone in
Skeezies.
chat Skeezies? That's a good
Dude,
one.
Chat is undefeated. All right, tell me
Chat,
about this cascading
please
electric Google glasses.
tell me what this is.
Crummy slummy.
Crummy slow. Keep those names coming, but can someone in chat please tell me what a Casking Fish IQ smart sunglasses are?
They're really comfortable.
They don't look comfortable. I don't know what
They
you're
look
talking about.
so uncomfortable.
They look like big. Did you ever have or
Hold
know
on, they
anybody who
provide
had?
outstanding directional audio. They offer noise cancellation, which is not good for me when fishing.
I kind of want that.
Unparalleled glare protection. That is a lie. I guarantee it. Interchangeable
Yeah.
lenses to protect you from harmful UV rays.
I hope
When
so.
paired with the iReal 1, you can conveniently access fishing data without reaching for your phone for a
What
hassle-free fishing
data?
experience for the low price of $170.
What data? What data? What am I getting out of this? So this pairs up with the computer reel, right? But what is it going to tell me? Like how far I just casted? Like that cast was bad.
I need to do a lot of work to fix
before
your
the show.
cast.
Before the show, I was like, "Is this a caddy? Is this going to be like, yo, you need to work on that cast?"
Trade the touchscreen for touch control as you fish, uninterrupted with outstanding visual clarity while wearing the new Fish IQ sunglasses.
Okay. Hang on.
I'm
So this,
so
what
far
this
out, I
reminds
couldn't
me
be
of.
further.
First of all, Bose is doing this thing. There's a whole bunch of audio companies that have come out with sunglasses that do this. Like, it's like a temporal audio thing. Anyway, so it like
You have casted into a bush.
it plays through your skull instead of through your ears. But do
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
remember
yeah.
the old Oakleys that had the
Yeah.
earbud that like attached and
Yeah,
came down?
yeah,
Did you ever
yeah.
know anybody who had those?
No, God. No.
Those were so bad. Those were the biggest douchebag sunglasses on the planet. And these are now the second biggest douchebag sunglasses. These are weird.
So they just read you data? Is that what this is? They just read you data?
If these are at the show, I'm putting them on. I'm going to the casting booth. Like I have to, because I have to see the computer reel, and I'm be like, give me your computer reel, give me your sunglasses. I'm putting on both, and I want to see what happens.
Bone conducting headphones, good ones are like in the $200 range.
Does it have a built-in MP3 player? It plays 12 songs.
good sunglasses are $200.
Yeah,
this is like both of those
really
things,
good sunglasses,
and it's $170. I'm so nervous.
You're gonna get it, aren't you? You're getting
no.
these.
Are you out of your mind? What? I'm a slumlord. I use Rapala knockoff shades, and I swap the sticker with the other cheaper ones, so I pay less.
Jacket, pants, jacket, boots. There you go.
The jacket looks kind of nice.
Boots. Sims has got some nice boots. Which one? This one?
Yellow
pretty
lenses.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty
nice.
Yeah, that's
got some
usable.
boots.
Everyone
got
wears
some
strike
See,
and a battery.
$40 sunglasses.
I like those. Okay, hold on. Go. This is the last thing, just because this is the end.
Sunnies.
Yellow lenses are wonderful. They're really, really, really nice.
Fair.
I think this, if you're trying to get penetration, and especially for like bed fishing and low light, these are dope. These are super dope. I would get these just as like an alternate for like the end of the day when you're like, oh crap, I need some help. Especially for $40. If you're not using them that much, and you don't need, this is probably all you need. So not normally a fan of like getting the cheap stuff, especially for vision, but this is like that random situation.
Unless you're blind like me. Rockablade said bone conducting headphones. That's what I was trying to talk about. So it's got this little thing here that like it plays through your
Like cranium. I said, it's not plugged into your ear. I don't know how it provides noise cancellation.
This is 135 amp.
How does it provide noise cancellation?
I don't know.
Does it mute your bones?
It mutes your bones.
What's happening?
Right. Chaz, can we stop the screen share? I think we're good with this. Or do we have to keep it up forever now? All right. While he's doing that, we're going to start slow rolling Thunder, y'all, and we are going to be rolling some schmivaways. So I'm going to grab some baits while we start playing around with some slow rolling stuff. I can end it now. All right, sweet. End it all.
While he's doing that, go ahead and roll. Everyone start chatting. We'll just
do the Monster Bass gift card first. Let's do that.
It really says noise canceling would be during a call that they don't pick up your background noise. Interesting. That's not what
the description said at all.
Noise canceling is when you're like, I want to hear the thing that I want to hear and not outside fish jumping.
All right. So real quick, The rules. If you're new to chat, if you're new to the Schmiv-away, you got to say something in chat. So start chatting. You can just say chat. You can ask questions.
You could say chat or bait.
You can say chat or bait. You could say chat or bait Evo. I'm going to be picking up 100 of those. Post whatever you want. Just say something that enters you into the random draw, which Chaz will do in a second. So Chaz, give them a minute to just catch up. And then we're going to roll for the $25 Monster Bass gift card. Good for anything on the site except the subscription, but they do have a ton of baits. They got rods. They got all sorts of stuff. So we'll do that first. And the second one, I'm going to grab like 6 lures out of the lure box here and then throw that into some form of container I find in this room, and we're going to ship it to somebody. All right. Yeah. Are you unmuted or are they? You unmute
No,
yourself,
Charles is
guys.
just talking. No one
So
knows
the-
what's happening.
The glasses would make sense if it would monitor your like dehydration level and your body temp.
I don't want
So
to listen to that.
yeah, but that way it keeps you like
I know when I'm dehydrated.
hydrated
I
or
feel bad.
from getting a heat stroke. That's the
Yeah, but
only
then I
way.
have to hook it up to my EpiPen and stick it in my butt while it tells me about my blood sugar. I'm not.
No, you have to inject your rattles.
I could not be further
Paul,
out.
come here. You need your rattles. I got you.
I could not be further out. None of it makes sense.
None
All
of it
right.
nothing makes
All right.
sense. I don't want to
Best
be
Kiana.
here anymore.
First
Alright.
question, and after this, do the $25 gift card. Best
Chat's been
Keanu
chatting.
Reeves. Best Keanu Reeves movie ever.
Period. What is the best Keanu Reeves
So
movie?
it may be
You would
the
cop out and
latest
say-
John Wick. It may be the latest John Wick, which I have not seen, and I'm willing to accept
I
that might
have.
be the best one.
I will, from a standpoint of having seen it twice, once in the theaters when it first came out, and once after I bought it this weekend and watched it again. I can say it's John Wick Chapter 4.
But we've got-
it's the
but we've got-
entire series though.
But we have some contenders. We have The Matrix.
Mhm.
The Matrix was so good.
The Matrix is always going to be top.
Do you
tier.
remember how that had such a chokehold
Mhm,
on
mhm.
our lives at the time? It was nuts. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
The Matrix is a
course.
monster. It's a monster. Point Break. A lot of people are saying, which is also a very. I think that movie's underrated. Even
completely?
I would say that
underrated.
a lot of people haven't seen that movie should have
Yep.
seen that movie. It's very good.
What's his name? Johnny Utah.
Yeah,
And that-
dude, what that movie was so sick. They had the president
I'm gonna
masks
change
and
my
everything.
name
Like
to
that movie was
Johnny
dope.
Utah.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Fair play.
Johnny Mnemonic? Good
No.
reference. Wow.
Absolutely not that movie.
Now,
though.
what about Constantine?
It was good, but
You're gonna say
it's definitely
but?
not his best. Yeah.
Wow.
We said the best one he's ever done. It's John Wick.
Speed.
Without any other. No,
Speed.
Speed is top tier. It's okay. There's S rank. There's A rank. Those are all A rank movies that you guys are mentioning.
So
There's
they're
also
really
like,
good.
there's like D ranked movies that he's done too. Like, has anybody seen Replicas?
Oh
'Cause-
yeah, I have. That's not.
Or
that's not
don't.
that bad.
What's the one where like the two girls like go to his house and they try to seduce him and then murder him?
Oh yeah,
uh,
that was weird.
Don't open the door or something, or don't. I don't know, something like that. That
what
was
about
weird.
What about Super Pets?
Super. He's in Super Pets. Who is he in Super Pets?
I think
My
he's in
kids
Super
just
Pets.
watched that. What character
all right,
is he? Though?
All right.
Tell
I
me.
need to see.
Tell me. Ow! I have so many hooks in my hands right now for you guys.
Yeah, he was the voice of Batman in DC League of Super Pets.
No way. He was.
Yeah.
He did
yeah.
great then. I didn't even notice him.
I know.
Knock knock. Thank you, little Tommy.
Oh my
and
God!
Chaz.
What he was Duke Kaboom?
Duke in Toy Story?
Yes.
Ooh, Duke Kaboom is a great character. Oh
What?
yeah. Isn't he the Daredevil guy? Yes.
Duke Kaboom. That's Duke Kaboom.
Yes.
He's
I
Duke
was putting
Kaboom.
the
He's
two
the
together. Give
Canadian,
me a
and he's
second.
Canadian.
The Canadian Daredevil, dude. That was
Oh my
so
God,
good. That's my
dude.
favorite part of Toy Story 4. The rest of it was like, that like all of the army soldier guys, great, hilarious.
A happening of monumental proportions. Okay.
Matthew Jones says, I forgot about 47 Ronin. That's on my watch list. I haven't seen that in a long
It's-
time. I'm gonna go watch it again.
It's you have.
I
To,
don't
you
think
do
it's
need to
good.
see it. You do
don't
need
think
to
it's
see
good,
it.
We'll find
out.
Should I throw
Knock
these
knock.
two
Is that the
soon?
movie you were talking about?
Yeah, Knock Knock is what I was talking about. It's so weird. It's so,
Oh, he has
so
been in a
bad.
lot of movies. Holy crap!
Oh,
Street
yeah,
King.
He's up there, man.
Constantine.
He's also a
Franz
human saint.
Becker.
It's like a
I
really
know.
good person.
He is so neat.
He's a
The
really good
Animatrix?
person.
I
Well,
forgot
yeah, it's the
about that
animated
movie.
version of the Matrix, and
The
it's
Watcher.
fantastic.
The Replacements. He was Shane freaking
The
Falco.
Replacements is great.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I forgot. I
Chaz, you
didn't
were
even hear.
thinking.
Devil's Advocate. Very good movie.
Yep.
That's one that people need to see. Chain Reaction. Come on.
Wait. SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run.
Yes.
Who was he in that?
He was in Bram Stoker's
Oh, he's in Dracula. Yeah.
92. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Point Break. Bill Ted's Excellent Adventure. I'm going through the list. Parenthood. What? I need to see
All right.
that.
I think that's enough good ones. Let's move on.
Let's
Let's do a draw.
He was a Kellogg's Cornflakes model.
That's such.
My mind
Yo,
is
Joshua
melting.
Simonson. All right. We got a winner on the $25 Schmift card Schmiv away. Oh, yeah. Well, hang on. Oh, the Canadian. What is that, John Jay? The Canadian. Is that a movie that he was in? Throwing some
In
other
a movie
stuff.
called
Anyways,
Swedish Dicks.
Can we move on? Congrats to Joshua Simonson. If you're in Discord, brother, just hit up Chaz. Chaz will take care of you. He's got the direct link to all those. So there is the Schmidt card. Now we got to do some baits. So I have a collection of what I think you guys might enjoy this time of year. / we're next to me. So I did find a frog though. We got an Emu frog from Guggen in black. So I think that's a good one. Somebody's gonna be happy with that. We're going to throw some treble baits in here. Of course, you got to knock around some square billies. We got some 6-cent square bills in here. That kind of like crappie bluegill hybrid kind of color there. We got the bone, pretty solid. These are the Crush 100s, I believe. And then we got Axis 2.0 flashy color.
Such a good bait.
Such a fun bait to fish with.
Good bait.
We got the hybrid swim crank. This is the waking one. This is going to be great right now. You guys are going to bang it out of the park on that one. Man, I hated giving these away. This is the coolest freaking color 6 cents ever made. Black Magic.
Bling.
Little lipless. You're going to have fun with that. Go find some dirty water. Punch around. I've caught a billion baits. I caught have we caught a billion baits?
Finesse.
I think we have. Caught a billion fish on these finesse square bills.
The best one they make.
Right now.
My opinion.
Super killer.
I'm a man.
And speaking of bluegill, there's another one. This is a classic, actually.
Killer. Yeah, it's killer bait.
Really
this is better. This is an upgraded version of the Striking 2.5.
And you're getting it in this little package, right? So don't reach your hands immediately into this and stab yourself.
Nah, do it. Blindfolded.
No, I said it. It's recorded on the internet here. That's illegal. There you go. So there's some hooks in here. Be safe, please. But I'll ship this off to you guys, whoever wins. Also, it has a labeler, and the label says tubes and flukes. There are not tubes or flukes in here. Just a heads up. All right. Run it. And then, Timu music. I'll play after the
Run
winner.
it.
That'll be our winner music.
Who is it?
Jonathan Hamby. You have won the Schmiv away. Congrats. What's happening, Paul? Are you okay? Was that too much Timu for you? Oh, no. Huh?
You just said it.
I'm sorry.
All
I said, what did I say? What was it? All right, Joshua Hamby, if you are here, or Jonathan, sorry, Hamby, he says, awesome. Cool. Follow the instructions on the screen and we will get you taken care of. I will ship all that stuff out to you ASAP. And do we have one more cue?
We do. If you could improve one thing on Crocs, what would it be?
Nothing. They're perfect.
No, lie. I know
lie?
what it would be. I know what it would be. I would pay another $20 for the same Crocs if they just glued like heavy duty rubber grips on the bottom.
I knew you were going to say that. The grips. Yep. 100%. Because they instantly wear off and it doesn't matter. So I got the Merrill hybrid mocks, whatever. They're fake Crocs, right? I'm not going to say the word, but they're like, you would find them on a website. Anyways, so the grip on those was better for about 3 months longer than my Crocs have lasted, or would have lasted, but it still wears off, right? So there's no getting away from it. When it's all that one material, it's going to go away. I agree with you 100%. Better grip, So it would be so worth it. I would
Better
wear them
pizza,
all the
Papa
time.
John's.
Better ingredients, better other things I won't say on this podcast.
Better bitch, better-
Oh god. All right. So
Oh,
yes,
man.
that. Also, while we're on this, has anybody seen the TikToks of the guy who specifically overhauls Crocs and he puts like bulldozers on the front of them and like headlights and stuff? That guy's my favorite. He also did one where he put a winch on it and he had his other Croc in the woods and he hooked the winch up to it. And then he slowly, with his one Croc, cranked his other Croc out of the woods.
Oh my god.
That is what I want my Crocs to do. That's all.
Fair.
I don't ask for much. I think that's totally fair. All right. Chat had so they want truck nuts on the back of them.
We are not going to be doing a show next week because we're going to be at
Correct.
ICast. In lieu of
Yes.
that, though, we're having a members only on July 18th to make sure we hook you guys up with that show, and then we will be back in 2 weeks with all the juicy details.
With all the juicy details. So in 2 weeks, we'll do the ICast postcast podcast for you guys. And that's the title. With 2 cast members in an overcast weather or whatever. Anyway, so we're going to do that. We'll have some fun on that one. We'll tell you guys all the juicy details, everything we learned about, who we met, who we talked to, blah, 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 right? Video-wise, though, here's the promise. We won't be live next week. However, we're going to go over post on our videos. So you got lots of videos coming up. We're going to edit and post or try to do the best of our abilities while we're there so we can get ahead of the curve because some other people are doing that too. So we want to make sure we make it into the good old SEO for YouTube. We're going to post as many videos as we can. Please do us a favor, watch them, share them, help us out with that. And we will cover as much stuff as we possibly can. Message us on Instagram, anything you really want us to cover. We will be going live on Insta while we're there as well. So we can hang out with you guys a few other ways. Prize winners from Knucklehead Bass Series, please follow us on Instagram, message us there. We'll take care of your prizes. Other than that, you guys are neat. I love you. Thanks for hanging out with us, nerds. We will be back in 2 weeks. I'm going to miss you, but come over to Instagram. We'll see you there. All right. Chaz, take us out.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game.